It's the smart guy here, and I have to set something straight about this Jeff Saturday hiring that everyone on sports television's going crazy about. And every black analyst, every black former player, all feels the obligation to say, this is white privilege. This is a condemnation of white ownership in the NFL. And as much as I want to see more black head coaches in the NFL, this particular hiring has nothing to do with race. This is about one coach who, if you looked at his press conference and if you followed the Indianapolis Colts at all for the past several decades, that owner, Jim Irsay, is wired a little different. This is about one crazy owner making a bold hire in the middle of the season, which is a lost season. And frankly, it's one of 3 or 4 very odd decisions that he made. And none of the decisions had anything to do with race. He fired a white head coach. He fired a white assistant head coach. He got rid of a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's putting in a late rounder from Texas, Sam Ehlinger, who's going to get his ass kicked the rest of the season. It's a lost season, so why not take a flyer on Jeff Saturday, who also happens to be one of the best players in the history of Jim Irsay's organization. None of this has to do with, well, he's white and I'm white. Well, I'm not going to make Reggie White, who's an assistant coach on my team, the head coach because he's black. No. Jim Irsay is looking at his team and he's saying, I don't know how the hell we didn't get into the playoffs last year. I don't know how we lost that game to Jacksonville. I don't know how the hell we tied the Houston Texans this year. I don't know how the hell Matt Ryan can't play for shit this year. And also, our offensive line sucks this year, even though we got great players. Let's see. I know a really good offensive lineman. The best offensive lineman in the history of our team. He's done a little coaching consultant, and we've got a lost season. So why not give it a shot? We're going to lose anyway. And he hired Jeff Saturday. He's not the permanent head coach. It's essentially an internship. The Rooney Rule will go into effect for the 2023 season. Minority coaching candidates will be interviewed by the rules. This is not about race. This is about a crazy head coach making a series of odd moves, knowing it's a lost season, and saying, hey, I'm going to take a flyer on one of the best players in the history of our franchise, and that's that. Stop with the race baiting. We are stronger together, regardless of race. We have to stop making every single event and conflict in our lives about race. We're a lot closer than we think. And all that aside, the Colts are going to get their asses kicked the rest of this season, and it doesn't matter who their head coach is. If he's black, if he's indigenous, if he's white, whatever his orientation is, the Colts are going to get their ass kicked. So why not take a flyer on somebody? And that's that.